Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I do these two beautiful double Dutch braids. If you want to see how I do this hairstyle, then just keep on watching. So the first things first is that I co-washed my hair and I deep conditioned my hair. And this is where it is right now. I got a couple knots in there, so I definitely want to detangle that before I braid my hair. But it has air dried a bit, so we're going to make sure that that is nice and hydrated before the braiding. Since I do have a lot of hair, I like to part my hair in the sections that I'm going to braid. This way detangling is going to be way easier. I parted my hair into two sections, and I'm just going to tuck away the section that I'm not going to be using and begin working on the first section. So the first thing I do is use this mist spray bottle that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to make sure that my hair is thoroughly saturated with water. This way detangling is going to be a breeze. And I like this spray bottle because your hair is not dripping with water, but it evenly distributes the water throughout your hair without you having to be soaking wet after that. Next, I'm going to go in with my Tangle Teaser brush, which is one of my favorite brushes for detangling my hair. It makes my hair just like glide through, and I like to use it to detangle. Since my hair wasn't saturated 100% in water, and as you can see the bottom of my hair is still kind of dry, I went ahead and finger detangled the rest of my hair. And then I went back in with the Tangle Teaser brush just to make sure that every strand is detangled before I begin my braiding. As far as products, I'm going to go in with the Shea Moisture Jamaica Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. And I like this leave-in conditioner because it is very, very watery. And it just makes any tangle or just your hair in general just so silky smooth, and it gives my hair all the moisture that it needs, and it's just easy to rake my fingers through it and just make sure that my hair is saturated with the leave-in conditioner. It works as a really good base for braiding because it has a lot of slip to it, and I won't have many knots when I am going to braid my hair. So again, I just make sure that my hair is 100% saturated with this product. The next product that I move in with is with the Shea Moisture Jamaica Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Lock and Braid Butter. Now I love this butter because it is super duper thick, and depending on how long you're going to leave your hair in braids, your hair is going to be super saturated throughout the week, and you can even undo your braids and rock a bomb braid out with this product. So that's why I always like to combine those two together, just to make sure my hair is moisturized while it's in the braid, but I can also rock the style when I take out my hair from the braids. So the same thing that I did with the leave-in conditioner, I just rake the product throughout my entire section of hair, and I make sure that I focus it on the ends because the ends are the part that is not going to be braided, so they are prone to get frizzy compared to the rest of the hair. The last product that I go in with is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges Extra Hold Edge Control. And I like to use edge control only when I do my hair in braids, because if I use edge control on like an everyday basis, I feel like it doesn't give me a strong enough hold. So that's why I like to use edge control only when I'm going to braid my hair, because I feel like it makes my hair look extra polished and shiny, and it does a really good job at really holding my braid in place. So I always like to apply a bit of edge control all the way at the front of my hair when I begin braiding. Now, explaining how to braid the hair is very, very complicated. If you know how to braid normally, I feel like you'll be able to do Dutch braids like stuck to your scalp. You'll be able to do it because it's literally just like braiding your hair, except for you're grabbing different pieces as you go. I'm not really good at explaining it, but I did it super slow and like to real life. I didn't fast forward it, so you guys can kind of see for yourself what is it that I'm doing. But I'm literally, it's repeating yourself over and over, and you're just taking little pieces of hair as you braid and just working with it. Now, just a disclaimer, I am not a professional braider. Sometimes my braids can look a hot mess and sometimes I can get a really good braid day, but I still have a lot of practicing to do because I have a lot of hair. But trust me, it can get a little overwhelming because the braids may not always come out perfect every time. So I like to take my time when I'm braiding just to make sure that every hair is following my fingers and that I'm not missing out on any hair. And that's why I like to put my edge control before doing my braids, because I don't like any hairs out of place from the side of my hair, if that makes any sense. So I like to make sure that I brush it before I braid it. Now, the trick to doing your hair in braids is to take your time. At least for me, I need to take my time while I'm doing this, because if I don't and if I rush it, my braids will come out sideways, they'll come out lopsided, and they just won't look put together. Another trick that I like to do is I always braid my hair while it's wet. Now, I have a lot of hair, so braiding my hair while it's dry, like tangles and all, is just nearly impossible for me. So I prefer to braid my hair while it's wet, just because I have enough slip and it's going to dry better, and I'll be able to rock the hair once it's 100% dry as well, as a different style. So I just prefer to do my hair while it's wet. Once I completed the braid, I like to secure with an elastic band at the bottom. I do 2 of them so that it doesn't move and it doesn't slide out since my hair is wet. And yeah, that's about it. I like to take a cotton t-shirt just to kind of scrunch out the excess product that was in the hair, and then we can move on to the next braid. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the next braid fast forward so you guys can kind of see for yourself, since I suck at explaining it, but hopefully the visual will help you out a little bit better. And that is it. That concludes this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts about it. Can you braid? How long did it take you to learn how to braid, or anything like that? Let me know. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for more videos, and that you're following me on Instagram at Chelly's Curls, so that we can stay connected and be curl friends. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.